Hey Ray family, welcome back to my channel. So this video is a get to know me video sponsored by ISEE Hair, so be sure to check out all the details in regards to this hair. It comes with 2 wig caps, but I've got one on and it's basically, you know, the nude wig cap. But this hair was dead straight. I actually curled it because I prefer like having like curls like in my hair, so I wanted to do that whole look, but I like to do it on straight hair. Have a box that basically comes like this and looks like this, and it has all their like Instagram details and it tells you all the stuff. And inside it comes in this bag. So I have a 26-inch Malaysian straight 180 density human hair wig. So this is actually a wig. It came like this, and ISEE Hair actually, you know, bleached the knots and just made it look amazing. And I actually what's the word when you pluck? I plucked it myself. So yeah, I hope you guys like this and keep on watching if you want to know how to get super curls in your hair. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. You better be there. Okay, bye Ray family, enjoy this video. Bye. So before we get into this video, I am going to be laying this hair. As you guys can see, it's a wig and it is from ISEE Hair. So this is the package that it comes inside of. First thing first, let's get it on my head. I look like Queen of Sheba right now. So first question, what is your origin? Born and bred in the UK, but I am Nigerian. If you guys see me looking over here, it's because this is where my mirror is. I don't know if I'm a great multitasker, but we're gonna go with it. What is my favorite show? I think I'm crazy. I really appreciate EastEnders. I wouldn't call it my favorite show, but it's the show that I've kept up with the longest. Who inspires you? Who inspires me? I would say my mum. My mum inspires me a lot. Like, she's just an amazing woman. She's really worked hard. That does go for all parents who have ever left back home to then come in the UK with the view of giving their future unborn children a better life now. But my mum left when she was younger, and her view was to come to the UK with little to, you know, not a lot of money to make a whole life. You know, sometimes it's not about being inspired by the most wealthiest and the most richest. Quite a lot of African parents in general, like, they are just hustlers. Like, some of them came with like £100 to the UK or America or wherever they decided to, you know, end up. I just think that is absolutely commendable. So that is who I'm inspired by. If they never gave up, why should I? So that's kind of my whole motto in life. What inspires you to work so hard? So I think that kind of ties into you know, the other question. I want to be like how my mum dreamt. My mum wanted to make a better life for her children, and I have the resources to make a better life for my children. I don't have any yet, but you get the drift, guys. What made you start a hair company? Which is absolutely inspirational, by the way. Thank you so much. Me and my sister, we've always been very business minded. I had my first business when I was 18 with my sister. And I appreciate her so much because, you know, she really kind of instilled that, you know, whole behavior of wanting to have a business, starting a business. And my mum used to have so many businesses, so I think we just had that kind of energy from her from a very young age. So far, guys, I always enjoyed those types of stuff, but I knew like I didn't want to go into human hair because I felt like the market, this is my own preference, I felt like the market at the time was so saturated, and to be honest, I can't lie, like I didn't have a lot of like money startup wise to be investing in loads and loads of hair. We had £800 from with the other business that we had. One day me and my sister was like, do you know what, let's put butt heads together. Like, we've been able to build 2 Instagram pages to over 100k. One of them was on 200 and something k. So let's try and figure out what we can do. If we know how to market, all we need to do is bring a product that we are passionate about. And one thing I thought about, and one thing my sister thought about, and one thing my mum actually also was a part of as well, is synthetic wigs. Like, my sister was like, why don't we do synthetic wigs? And I was like, you know what, that's not a bad idea, because when I was a student in uni, I actually went through this phase, and I'll tell you guys a story. I'm going to do a story time. But basically, I lost my hair. So with that being said, I didn't have a lot of money, and I think the first brand that I came across was a brand that, you know, like, was really expensive at the time. And I bought a wig and I couldn't believe it, and I said, I can't do this all the time, and I can't just have the one wig. So I went to the local like beauty store, saw all these synthetic wigs, and that's how I like love synthetic wigs. But there was not enough ranges. So when I say ranges, I mean there wasn't enough, like, a range of different styles that I liked. So me and my sister birthed Lebello, and that's kind of how we got into it. And we always knew that what we was doing was about bringing back affordability. But not only just that, for people who want to switch up their hair, they don't want to spend or dye or cut their human hair wigs. Like, they want to be able to switch up very quickly. That's why we birthed Lebello. What are your goals for the next 5 years? Right. Well, I know within the next 5 years, I hope to be married, I hope to have kids, and I hope to be successful. In terms of my business, I wouldn't say I have like a concrete 5-year plan, like you must have this, you must have that. But I do know, like, I want to have much more things birthed into Lebello Beauty. But yeah, so I know that I really want to have so much more things, like, you know, I'm doing with the brand and where I'm trying to go in 5 years personally wise. Like, I need to have a ring on my finger, like, let's be real. Show you the length of this hair. So that's how it looks straight, and that's the length. I just want to be really successful. I want to be successful. I want to leave a legacy. I want to be able to help people. The stuff, you know, I felt when I was going into business that I didn't have. Like, I want to be able to give back. Honestly, you really are baddie, that is all. Thanks, boo. What school did you go to, and who were the baddest bitches there, i.e. me, Emma? I'm gonna hot you up. I'm gonna hot you up. But I went to Sacred Heart in Camberwell, and guys, oh my gosh, so when I went to Sacred Heart, me, Emma, Edwina, Chidi, like, all of us, we all lived in an area basically in Kent. Where we lived, it would take about over an hour to get to school, because it was like a good hour and a bit away. And because we all was from Southeast, we didn't want to change schools. Like, we all wanted to stay going to the same school. I was like to my mum, like, I'm not going to school around here. Like, all my friends are going to school in that area. Like, you're just gonna get me bullied and stuff. And my mum was like, you know what, it's true, let me just leave you with the people you know. Like, it's hard enough being a kid as it is. So I think she just really understood. So I continued to go to school there, but obviously I had to deal with the journey and stuff, and it was really long. I wouldn't change it for the world. I really loved my experience. That journey was a mesh. Like, so this hair takes really well to baby hairs. Like, I don't have like a massive sideburn in this one, which I didn't want. That's actually not looking too bad. Ooh, I like this. Alright, so I'm just gonna now set the hair. I use like any random curling one. This is a curling one I've had since I was in uni. It actually was one of those clippy ones, but I unscrewed it off because I prefer the one to literally just be flat, and I really liked how thin this was. I love your body. Any quick advice for someone looking to lose weight? Been on quite a few diets in my life with my girl Lammy, and to be honest, one thing I normally do whenever I'm traveling or I'm trying to get like that beach bod, if I should say, first of all, go gym. Second of all, I tend to focus more on dieting as well. So I would do like, you know, like a crazy diet. I'll do something along the lines of like a 2 shakes and a meal, and that's really worked. So I might do like a fitness video, or a video around like health and stuff. If you guys are really interested in that, like really interested, then let me know. I'll definitely do it. I don't know if I'm even doing this. I've always kind of naturally had like a whole slim waist and a bigger bottom, but guys, it's not always been fun and games, because when I was in school, like I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't know, like I didn't know how to deal. Sounds nuts, but I just didn't know how to deal with it. I was just, what is this? And back then, oh my gosh, if you guys knew me back in school, like it just looked disconfigured. Always be upset thinking I'm gonna look like an auntie when I'm older. There's aunties with the wide hips and wide bum and wide waist and wide everything, but you know, that didn't happen because I really got into my gym behavior, and I said no, I ain't gonna allow that to happen. Next question. What's your success story? Did you always know you'll be successful? Girl, I appreciate that, but I'm only literally at the beginning of my story. Like I don't even feel like I'm massively successful, but I always said to myself that if I was going to do this, like I was always going to do this and share my journey and my story whilst I'm in it. I believe in myself a lot. I believe I'm going to be successful. I know God has written it for me, and I've just got to do everything in my power to make sure it happens. One thing I will say is I don't think I'm all the way successful. I just think I'm doing the risks that sometimes some people don't want to take, but I'm not at the stage where I'm comfortably sleeping. Like I'm not there yet. I have always thought I was going to be successful, yes, because I really believe in myself, and I make sure that I have the right mentality to believe in myself, because everything starts with the mind. First and foremost, I appreciate that you think I'm successful, because that does obviously mean that I'm stepping into the right direction. You know what, I always say this as well, success is not always about money, okay? Success is not always about wealth. Success is about happiness. Success to some people is marriage. Success to some people is a family. Success to some people is good health. It really depends on what you define success to be for yourself. But when you actually look at the definition of success, let's ask Siri. Hey Siri, what's the definition of what is going on? Hey Siri.
Okay, I found this on the web for Hey Siri, what's the definition of what is going on? Check it out.
Hey Siri, what's the definition of success?
The accomplishment of an aim or purpose.
There you go.
Would you like to hear the remaining one?
No. Success can be absolutely anything, and I feel like that's so important for people to realize. Like, you know, don't just base success around wealth, don't just base it around like business, because success can be so many things to you. So I don't think I'm successful yet. I still need to get married, I still need to get a family house, I still need to have kids, I still need to make sure they're comfortable. Like there's so much I want to still do. Right, next question. What was your turning point in life? You know what, growing up, I wouldn't say I was a good kid. I wouldn't say I was a bad kid either. A turning point in my life was I did something when I was younger, which wasn't a good thing. It wasn't a good thing, but I knew that I never wanted to be a bad person. And I knew that I always wanted to help people. So I went into health and social care, and I went into media. And you know what? The 2 subjects that I picked in college really represented the person I am today, because health and social care, I went into social work. Media, I went into influencing, you know, YouTube creativity. So it really just defined the type of person I was going to be like later on in life, and I'm just so thankful that I had the, you know, opportunity to really know what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be from such a young age. Because I think that's something that a lot of young people, like, I wish that they realized their potential. If you know what you want to be and what you want to do from a young age, yo, you're gonna get there so quick. Hit the road, Jack, no more, no more, no more, no more. Sorry guys, I'm bored and it's just too silent for me. What's the best thing about being you? Oh, that's such a cute question. I don't know. What's the best thing about being me? Guys, it's not working on this side. What's this? How did this head end up here? I don't know. One thing about being me is just my work ethics. I'm really hard worker. I really believe in myself. I believe in my goals. I believe in my dreams. Like, I believe I can do anything. I guess that's what I would say. Hey, I have 2 questions. How many siblings do you have? It's me and my sister. How often do you work out? Boy, now that question's debatable. I have not gone to the gym in a really long time. So I do need to hit that back up because I'm really struggling now. Like, I can actually feel, you know when you can feel the weight like slowly wanting to creep in, but whenever I get to this stage, that's when I start going hard in gym. So I most likely will show my face in the gym next week. But I haven't been for a while, which is why it's hard to show you guys videos when I ain't even doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I look kind of crazy. How long have you been single? Well, I mean, that's a really wrong question because I'm not single. I want to be a social worker in the nearby future. Advice please on how you made it. That video is being recorded on November the 10th. This video will be out after November the 10th, meaning I probably am editing that video. Sorry guys, it's fireworks night or whatever. So I'm probably editing this video on social work as you're watching this. I got you guys, trust me, don't worry. Anything you ask for, anything you ask for, I will do it. Like, my face ID doesn't want to work because I think I've got new hair. Oh, how long have you had your hair company? It's going to be 2 years this November. What do you typically eat in the day to maintain or lose weight? So again, I'm really trash with eating. But when I am being conscious, I'll kind of just eat chicken. I'll eat a lot of veg. I might eat a little bit of carbs, but I won't go like over, you know, crazy with it. What's your background like? How did you grow up? I grew up in an African household. It was definitely African. My curfew was like 6 p.m. I'm not even joking. And bearing in mind, guys, I told you I lived in Kent and I was going to school in Camberwell, which is an hour away. By the time your friends go out on a Saturday, it's usually like 4 o'clock. So what was I going? Although I'll still try, by the way, guys. The only thing I'll say about my parents is they was a lot more like understanding about, like, you know, adapting to Western style of life. So i.e. entrepreneurship, you know, independent, a woman, like, just, you know, just all those things that I wish like all children went through. And you know, that's why I'm so appreciative of them, because they really like believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. And they like, my mum instilled in me like crazy, like, first of all, you can be whoever you want to be, and second of all, don't rely on a man. Get your money up. How did you start your social media career? So I think I've said this before, like with social media, I really believe that I fell into it. I was never like really into the whole of like social media like that. I started off with quotes. I didn't know I would be an influencer. I wasn't trying to be, but obviously I did have other pages, so I did understand like the beauty of marketing, but not as me personally. Like, I never thought I would, you know, become like an influencer. One thing that I've realized with influencing is just consistency. Like, what is your main source of income? My main source of income now is my business, so Labello Beauty. I need to redo these curls. How old are you? So I'm 25. That made me feel old. That means that I'm gonna be 30 soon. That's kind of scary, but yeah. Did your previous social work colleagues know you had a YouTube channel? This is an interesting question. I never even told them I had Instagram, but slowly they started to find out. And do you know how they started to find out? A lot of them, because their children followed me and they're like, oh my gosh, you don't even say anything. And you know, we always will be talking about sometimes like about social media influencing and stuff, and I would never say anything about who I was, just because I just didn't feel like it was something I wanted to like air out, especially as a social worker. Hair takes really good to curling. Like, remember, this is straight hair, guys, and that is what I love the most. Like, I like to create curls on straight hair rather than on curly hair. By the way, guys, I haven't put any product in this hair either, apart from the foaming set I put at the front and the gel that I put on the edges. How do you feel accomplishing big things at young age? Well done, by the way. Thank you so much. You know, I feel really good. Like, I feel very independent. I feel like I can do anything like I set my heart to. Like, I can never say to myself, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that, because that would be me lying, because I know that everything I've ever set my mouth or said to myself that I'm going to be able to achieve, like I have no excuses really. It's amazing, but it's also quite daunting, because I know like I can't flop in life, like, and if I ever did, it would be my fault, because like I know I have it in me to be amazing, to be successful, to be all these amazing things. So yeah, it feels good. I just thank God all the time, because without him, like, none of this would have been even possible. Any tips on how to grow your personal, your business and your YouTube page? I only joined YouTube recently. In terms of my personal, just be yourself. YouTube, be yourself. Like, I just feel like don't obviously do things for the gram. You have the right type of people around you who I wouldn't say necessarily like believe in you, because you should believe in yourself. You should believe in your goals without other people having to kind of tell you to, you know, believe in yourself. So I just want to define these curls a bit more. The hair it goes really curly. Remember, this was dirt straight, so like I'm really happy with the outcome of it. And I haven't put any hold-in spray. If I put hold-in spray, it probably will, but I kind of love how new hair feels. What car do you have? So I've been asked this before. It's so random, but I know like I don't really snap a lot, but I drive a Range Rover, which is honestly like my dream. It's my dream car, and I got it last year, and even when it happened, like, I couldn't believe it. I always said I wanted to have my car in house by 25, and it happened. Like, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.